Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another Turkish coffee cup guidance session for you. I hope that everyone is doing well. This is going to be a reading for September 2021 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Leo, or if you are a cross watcher and your person is a Leo sign, this reading is going to be yours. Um, so this is a general reading, as usual, general for everyone. Please take what resonates. Um, I would like to thank everyone for your support to my channel. Welcome to new watchers. Please subscribe to my channel for receiving more energy updates. And thanks and hi to my subscribers who have been with me for a while now. Okay, let's clear our head, set our intention, take a deep breath, and let's see what kind of messages we are going to receive for September 2021 for Leo. Okay. Well, for some of you, Leo, off the bat, I'm seeing that you're going through some changes in your life. I certainly see a shower here. You might take a shower. Literally, everyone takes a shower, but your life might be coming to some changes. You might get rid of some impurities, some things that you didn't want to have, some things that you wanted to be removed from your life, from your routine, from your, I don't know. And this is coming really, really soon. So this is time-wise, this is happening very soon, or it's already started. You might start thinking about what you want to get rid of, what you want to cleanse. A lot of cleansing I'm seeing for you. And of course, I'm seeing that some people are doing a lot of calculations. It could be calculations for financials, like you are looking into your papers, bills. It's time for you to sit and read through the bills and I don't know, all the documentations, calculating. It could be financial, it could be about your relations as well. Like, do you want to stay with this person? Do you want to stay in this relationship? So that's how I see it. A lot of calculations is coming. But we'll look into it in more depth when we get to the your cup. But I usually start with the plate. So let's go ahead and start with the plate. For some of you, Leo, I see that you have been in a cave. Somehow you have been maybe distancing yourself from certain situation, or you have been distancing yourself from some people. Maybe some of you have been you wanted to be in isolation and basically tried to hide from some things. It could be from some people, from some, I don't know, from some situations, some circumstances. Maybe you have done something that you needed to hide. And for some of you, I see that you were hoping for someone to help you. You were hoping for a helping hand. And for a lot of you, maybe the helping hand came to you. And I definitely see that you're coming out of this cave. So maybe Leo season was a little bit hard for you. And it was not so easy. So I see with September, and basically I think after this Virgo season, it's going to be more gentle for you. If you had to hide for any reason, it could be physically hiding, or it could be like, I don't know, hiding your feelings. It could be hiding from some responsibilities, hiding from reality, hiding from facing the truth. So all of that. So if that's the case, I see that this is time for you to come out. If you need to talk to someone about your feelings, that's the time. If you need to face a reality, what could be anything, that's the time. And now you're ready. I see for most of you, you spend quite a bit of time in solitude, maybe internally, or maybe really actually solitude. And maybe you have been thinking, you have been calculating, revising, revisioning, trying to reevaluate your situation. And it could have been hard for you. Maybe some of you had a lot of hardships with financials or emotions, and you just decided to take some time and just maybe disappear emotionally and just focus internally and see what you want to do. And I see that it has worked for a lot of you, and I see also a helping hand, definitely, that was basically help was provided to you. Either you had your hand out to help someone or you asked for help, but anyways, I see that helping hand, which maybe someone promised you something, maybe you found something that you, based on that, now you can act and take some action. For me, what I'm seeing is that it's end of that phase, that you had to pause and you had to go internally and start your journey internally. You're really coming out, and I said things are getting to move. You have decided something, you have, and you have solutions. You come out of this cave with solutions, with decisions. I mean, whether they're going to work and whether they're going to be implemented, we don't know, but now you know what you want to do, so you're one phase. But I see that you have decided. I mean, you have decided to do many things. Make sure you don't want to do everything together, because you won't be able to. Try to implement solutions one by one or whatever that makes sense, but don't over. Maybe you have overthought about this problem and you have a lot of ideas to fix whatever it is, to act on whatever it is, but make some logic plan for yourself, so that these things can be realistic. I see that there is a lot of potential for your success. Things are going to grow. Things are going to, for most of you, they're going to move toward the direction that you planned for and you're hoping for. So that's very positive. And I basically can say that, for most of you, this plan that you have, as long as you don't make yourself busy and make yourself out of focus, it's going to work if you don't do that. I see a range. Again, you might be like thinking about fixing things, literally at home or at whatever, but it could be also that fixing a relationship, fixing something internally, fixing your health maybe needs to be considered, and also fixing something is coming really, really in focus, and you're going to work on that. It could be also fixing the shower in your bathroom, or it could be fixing something that lets you to get rid of unwanted, unnecessary things in your life. I definitely see energy of cleansing for you guys. I see energy of water. For some of you, that I don't know if you have, if you're tired, if you are like feel down and upset, you can do basically salt and water bath tub, and just get rid of the energies, like bad energies. I see energy of showering and basically bathtub cleansing, very, very, very powerful and in focus for you. This could be one. I literally see someone sitting in a bathtub and cleansing, so that's really good. Some of you might think about, I don't know, somehow aliens and space comes to your attention. Maybe you're writing about it, reading about it, or somehow you're watching documentaries or watching news. You're focusing on something in those lines, specifically the moon. Maybe you're reading about, I don't know, if people can live on the moon or stuff like that. Or you can have very far, and maybe you have come into a plan for a long, long, long term, and you're putting it under the microscope. Your plan, you want it to be meticulously done, you want it to be very well. Again, don't spend too much time on that. Now that you have spent some time to focus on your problems and you have come out with a list of problems and you're trying to fix them, don't try to focus on the details. And the vibes I get is that sometimes you might be a little bit, again, unfocused, and you go after things that are not priority. Even if you have a list of the things that you have to take care of them, make sure you put them according to the priority, and don't lose time on things that are unnecessary. You might have made someone disappointed, or you might have broken someone's heart, just for some people, or maybe someone has broke your heart, and yeah, something that someone told you, or again, it could be vice versa, something that they promised you and they didn't do, could have made you a little bit upset. But I just see it as at a level of being upset for a while, and it's going to resolve. Some good news is coming. Something is basically cooking behind the scene. You don't know about it. Maybe even this disappointment that you got has a reason, and something after is coming to relieve you and make you feel even better. So don't worry about if something is not going according to your wish, there's still chance that good things are happening. I see a lot of advancements for you that you don't expect, and things are a little bit even covered and not known to you, and this makes you want to go dig things and find out what is exactly going on. And at this point, maybe for some of you it's not possible to understand what is going on. You just have to be patient and let things go as time wants and as the universe is planned for you. But again, if you have a list of things that you need to do, make sure you're not mixing everything together, because again, I see that although you have been taking time to think about things and making decisions, you might still get confused, and you might confuse yourself, wanting to do everything to get all together and again get to the same confusion that you were before. I think I explained it enough. If someone asks for your help, you should help them. Someone might just bring their hand forward to ask for help or to help you. So that's a good sign. I see it for you very positively. Something is coming into, like you see how water starts going into the soil and then it gets spread and then it goes underneath the soil. Something is happening like that under the skin. Something is happening under the skin. It's below the limit of detection right now. You might not even, maybe it's just a vibration is starting. Something is happening. You might have felt that. Some changes are coming. Some things maybe in your awakening, maybe your mood, maybe your dreams, your unconsciousness. You feel something is happening, but you don't quite know what it is. And I see it's coming from a good source. It's a positive source. I don't see anything bad at all. Some of you might live somewhere which is very windy, or it might be windy in this month, and you might like it. Some people even might decide to go out when it's windy and stormy. Be careful, again, for your health. I mean, I don't see anything bad. I'm just saying that it's a little bit unusual that people go out under the storm and thunder. If you like to do that, just be careful. And yeah. Okay, let's see what else we have. I see infinity. I say number 8. Yeah, so a lot of things are coming to you from the divine, and you just have to be patient. Maybe your boat is still between the waves and hasn't got into clear waters, but it will. I mean, there is a lot of change coming, and you have felt them. You just have to navigate. Like, I feel like this message that I want to give you is that use your GPS. And if you think you don't have a GPS, it is inside you, it is within you. You just have to focus and find it and look at the signals. You have so much noise in your background, in your head, that you don't get those signals from that GPS, internal GPS that is telling you where to go and what to do. You just have to focus more on that, and you will find your way. It's very much clear. I think I explained this to you. I saw a lot of cleansing energy for you guys. Things are going to change, and it could be at the level of vibration that things are going to change a lot. Maybe some of you are coming out of a relationship, maybe starting a new relationship, a new job, something new is happening, something or is getting cleansed. Some of you might go back to school as teachers. I see people teaching, and it might be a little bit hard for you in the beginning to, I don't know, get used to the new situation. Maybe you have to put a lot of energy, more than usual, to deal with kids or deal with the normal workload that you have at school or university. I see somewhere that you have to deal with people and try to enforce, enforce some rules. Or maybe you go somewhere that they're trying to enforce rules. Maybe you're trying to take a flight, and then they're telling you all these rules that you have to comply with. It could be also guidance from someone who's telling you what to do, or they're showing you the way. It's not really like telling you what to do. It's mostly guiding you. I see a lot of guidance coming for you. Again, if you are disappointed, this is temporary. If something happened that you are disappointed or upset, it's temporary. I definitely see it as a very quick energy that's going to go. Be careful about your stuff. Someone might be, I see some teeth. Someone might be, I don't know, trying to get something from you. It could be your money, your time, your energy. Maybe someone is listening to a conversation, or someone is looking I don't know, that they're listening, they're trying to understand what you're doing. Be careful about all the privacy, your belongings. If you're traveling specifically, make sure you have everything secure. You might someone might yeah, steal something from you. Again, it could be energy, it could be a person, it could be anything. And for very few people, be careful about your kids. I don't know. Nowadays, some people put a lot of posts on social media about their kids, and if you feel like you could be target of some kind of activities, be careful about your kids. Don't post everything on. I don't know. Just I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Some people might be mourning. Maybe you hear about someone losing a dear one, and they're very upset. You might not be able to, or you couldn't go to that memorial or to that service to comfort people who lost someone. But I see that you are either writing to them or sending them flowers or something, or someone is sending it. Someone couldn't attend a funeral and they are sending blessing or sending something, and they really, really are upset, and they wish that they could be there to give support and like during this hard time. Well, I think that's what it is. Unfortunately, a lot of people lost dear ones recently. So be careful about your steps. If you're trying to fix something at home, you're using the ladder or some kind of yeah, anything that you're using to fix something, be careful about where you step, and so that you don't fall. This could be literally something at home, or anywhere that you might want to fix something and you're stepping. Even if you're walking in the stairs, watch your step. And also, like in work, at home, or with relation in about relation with people, be careful about where you are entering, what relation you're entering, what I don't know, like what kind of energies you're entering. Think about what you're doing, where you're going, where you're headed to. Watch your steps. That's going to be my message to you. You have to watch your step. Someone might be lying to you. I see a person that is lying a lot, and this is going to make them a lot of issues. And I see an image of a hanged man, like a hanged man in tarot cards. This lying is either making some delay for other people, or this person by lying is making some delay for their own for in their own life. So things doesn't progress for them. Things are always prolonged, and there's always a waiting period for them, because they're lying and they're not honest either to themselves or to other people. It could be, I can't really tell if it's someone is lying to you or if you're lying to, but again, depending on your situation, be careful about people that you have a little bit of doubt to what they're saying, because they might be promising you something, but actually it's a lie, and then they're trying to buy time. For some of you, I definitely see that they're trying to buy time by this lie, and many people are waiting on something. Someone is hanging from a branch of a tree, like they have a last hope. They're just holding on something as a last hope. And yeah, be careful who you are trusting, who you are working, who you are listening to, and what they're telling you. I see a way out for this person. This person can easily step down on this rock and get basically released from this situation that they're kind of up in the air. But if they don't see it, if they don't look underneath their foot, they won't see this rock and they might fall. So just again, this is probably not you. It could be from some, because it's not in the circle of your home and foundation. It's not close to you. You might hear from about this, or you might be aware of this person's situation, someone's situation, that they're just hanging up in the air and they're waiting for something which might be just a lie, and someone is just telling them something which is not true, and they're just in this weird situation. Yeah, I think some people needed to hear this, and I would say whatever I need to say, because I believe that someone out there needs to hear this. That's why I'm doing the whole thing here. Some of you might be choosing something, two possibilities, two ways to get to your destination. One is more straightforward. There's a little bit of hold up in between, but the other one is a little bit up and down, up and down. Both of them get to the same place, but I don't see that you need to spend a lot of time thinking which way, because they both go to the same place and they're all fine. One of them is a little bit longer but safer. The other one is shorter but a little bit more hiccups. So, but it gets you to the source. It gets you to the abundance, to your wish. It goes straight to the same place. So don't put too much pressure if that's the case for you about thinking about where to go, which way to go. Just be careful who you are going with and what you want to do. The destination is much more important than how you're going to get there. I see two people, a couple, very happy couple. Maybe it's a wedding that you hear about. Maybe it's about even your parents, because I see kind of old couple celebrating maybe their anniversary. Maybe some grandpa, even grandma are celebrating their anniversary. It's maybe 40 years, 30 years, 25 years, or even more that you hear, and they might take some pictures and they might send you some pictures about that, or you might hear about that. It could be also that there's a reunion for the family and grandpa, grandma, or your parents are there and everyone is dressed up. I say traditional dress up. It depends where in the world you are, but that's nice. Abundance is there. Everything is good. I don't see anything bad for that. Love matters coming into the picture. I see someone really, really loves you, and this heart shape is all over their head wherever they go. If they're working, they're studying, they're sleeping, they're eating, they're talking, they have this heart shape on their head, and they think about their loved one. It could be you all the time, and they're very much in love, but maybe they haven't talked to you yet. Maybe they haven't told you yet, or maybe you are separated or you're far from each other right now, or one of you is in isolation, quarantine, I don't know, but they're thinking about you and they're very sincere. They might come, that cave situation that I explained before, maybe they're coming out of the cave and they want to talk to you. Little money here and there is coming towards you. If you have hardships with financial, I see definite relief coming. Some of you might be starting to smoke something. Someone might give you a pipe as a gift. I don't know if you're smoking or it's just for, I don't know, for decoration, but you might get a pipe. It's also a sign for relief, and some people use it as a relief symbol. I see Aquarius, and we are close to the full moon in Aquarius. Something big might happen. Something definitely is happening. I told you the vibes are there. Some vibration is changing inside you, about the place that you're living, about people that you're dealing with. Some vibrations are changing around you, and because it's just in the beginning, we can't really say what it is, but I will try to get some clarity with tarot if I can, because the vibration is just starting, so it's not easy for everyone to understand. I see boots. Maybe you buy a pair of boots. Maybe you're getting ready for winter. Maybe this winter you'll be out a lot. Maybe you walk a lot. Maybe you go to a cold country. Maybe somewhere that there's a lot of snow. Maybe check your toilet. Maybe some problems with your toilet flush comes into the picture. If you are living on vacation, make sure the water and the toilet, I don't know, they're not leaking, and there's nothing disastrous is going to happen. Make sure. Again, I see heart. I see good news. Someone might get into contact with you about love, and love matters. They want to talk to you. I actually see three to five messages or events or news coming about this love. Maybe different people or the same messages from the same person is coming towards you. Very nice and abundant. I see someone is in the beginning of the road. They're deciding to start a journey. Maybe it could be your field of study, going back to school, studying college, a relationship, a new job, a new project, a new person, having a baby, all of those. And they're like looking inside and they're like, okay, I'm going to start. Oh, may God help me. And this is very positive. Go ahead. I see everything is good. Your forecast is nice. Stars are aligning for you in a nice way. There might be a little bit of hardship in the end, but you will get to the higher position that you basically aim for, you ask for. And it won't be that hard. Maybe you're just starting college and you want to say, I'm going to law school, but I want to be a senator one day. And you're like, wow, this is like crazy. But you can. You absolutely can. There's some hardships, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you might think. You can be a senator. It's possible. So don't be scared about your decision and just go for it. There is hardship, there is some work that you need to do, there are people that will help you, but don't just cancel the idea because you think it's impossible. I think that's all I can say. Okay, Leo, let's see what kind of messages I can get for you from the tarot cards today. I'm just gonna look and see what I missed, or what kind of clarity we can get regarding what I just spoke about. Is there anything else that we need to know? Is there anything more that I can channel about that vibration that I was talking to you about? Let's see that. Okay, what kind of messages can we get for Leo for month of September 2021? Wow, perfect. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you see how the vibration is there? Possibilities are there, but there's so many possibilities coming out of this box for you. A lot of abundance, a lot of opportunities, and you have just come back from your internalization. I told you, you just came back from the cave, and you have something in your hand. You have clarity in your hand. You know what you want to do, and you're putting your as I told you right here, you're ready to start a journey, and you're saying like, may God help me. And God will help you. It's just ready. You have made your decision. Stars are aligning for you. That's what I told you in your coffee cup. And 2 nines, very nice, very, 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 very interesting. 9 of Cups and 9 of Wands. We have 3 of Wands. Yeah, look at the energy of fire, Leo. A lot of energy of fire, a lot of clearance, a lot of cleansing, a lot of, look how she's going into the ocean, and she's ready to cleanse, she's ready to serve. I told you the vibration is changing, and a lot of possibilities are coming towards you. We have the energy of wind, we have the energy of fire and water. Everything is possible for you. I think you have a lot of possibilities. You just have to make your mind, make a solid decision, and Wheel of Fortune. Everything that's happening is plan of universe, and it's planned for you, and it gives you a lot of abundance in the end. You'll have peace of mind. As I told you, it could be about financials because I see a lot of pentacles, and it could be a lot about love and romance, as I told you, because I see a lot of fire, a lot of wands. You will, and I see a lot of feminine energy. Interestingly, there is no masculine energy, but it doesn't really matter. I think I see that this is a start point for you. This is a start point for a huge change, a big decision that you have made or you will make. Possibilities, decision, action, solid action, confirming the action. Universe is putting you on the best position possible, and then abundance. For those of you who are looking into marriage and wedding, you will find your, because this is a wife figure for me. So thank you, dear Leo. And that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates. Keep in mind that it's a general reading. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like my videos if you like them and enjoyed them. Leave me some comments. I would like to know if it resonates or not. For those who ask for private readings, I'm getting back to you hopefully today or tomorrow. So please be a little bit more patient with me, and we'll be there soon. Thanks a lot, and until the next time, stay blessed.